Welcome! This is an explanation video for the UC100, UC200, and UC500 based on the user manual. The user manual begins with product composition and names of each part of the device for UC200 and UC500. It also includes information on battery safety. The instruction manual consists of 45 pages in total. First, let's go over the design and outer appearance of the product. As you can see, there are various buttons on the front. There are 2 power buttons for UC500 and 1 each for UC100 and UC200. All of the models have home location buttons located next to the power buttons. This button can be used from any device or key page, which will return you back to the home, the first page, which is the home location for the remote controller system. This means that setting your frequently used devices on the first page will make operation much more convenient. Next to the home button is the mute button, which we use a lot. When you're listening to music or watching a movie, pressing this button will mute the sound immediately. Next, there's the volume control and channel control buttons. They're up, down, left and right arrow keys and a center selection key. There are 4 small keys around it with a menu button and a home guide button on the other side. You can also find the information and exit return buttons here. The exit return button is one of the most frequently used buttons. This is a button that will help you out of the page and return to the previous state. The home guide button can be used as a device home button on the OTT device, cable TV, and others. When used with other devices, it can be used for various functions. Depending on the device, the information button displays the corresponding content information and will appear on the screen. For reference, the LCD screen is a color TFT, thin film transistor, and is designed to be sensitive to soft touch. The IR transmitter and receiver are located at the front of the device. The remote also has a USB-C connector and supports wired charging. When charging, the display color of the battery indicator on the screen changes. UC100 and UC200 models also support wireless charging. Samsung, Apple, and other wireless charging systems can be used. You can download the application software or device libraries using USB-C terminal. You can also transfer the setting device user data to another remote controller. UC100 and UC500 have media control keys compared to UC200, and UC500 has left and right page shift keys. When turning on the remote controller, press the power button for UC100 and UC200 and power on button on UC500 model for approximately 3 seconds. Want to turn off the remote control power? Press the power and remote controller home button together for UC100 and 200. UC500 requires pressing and holding down both the power on and off buttons together for about 3 seconds. To change the page of the LCD screen, use the left and right scroll to change the device page or key page. On the UC500, you can also use the left and right shift keys to do this. You can scroll up and down to move the key page to other devices when on the key page screen. For example, when you're on the key page of a TV device, by scrolling up and down, you can move the key page to the next device. Now, let's go into mode settings. To enter setting mode, press the home button for UC500 and the remote controller home button for UC100 and 200. Please hold for more than 3 seconds. There are 2 types of setting modes. There's an expert mode to set various details, and basic setting mode, which is more convenient. The basic setup mode consists of 2 icon pages. If you click on the setting icon, you will find an additional icon page. Here, you can also enter into the expert mode. From the setting mode, you will be able to add, delete, move, and rename devices. It also supports adding, deleting, moving, exchanging, copying, and renaming keys. In addition to English, there are several other languages supported. When you press the settings icon, the icon settings page appears. On this page, you can find the screen on/off time, remote controller name assignment, macro key setting, sleep timer, software and library updates, and also a simplified manual. There's also an icon that can be selected to enter the expert mode.